A crisis that deepens month by month. This is the refugee camp Boynu Yohun in Turkey. It now houses many Syrians who fled the fighting in their country. The UN says 235,000 people have left Syria since the uprising began.
13,000 Syrian soldiers surrounded our city. Around 50,000 people were living in our city, but now barely half are left.
The United Nations is calling for urgent action to help the countries trying to deal with the humanitarian crisis in and around Syria.
All of these countries are stretched and everybody needs more assistance. So all we can do is be prepared, and it is, though, quite a race to help these people as much as they deserve.
But many more Syrians have been unable to cross a border to escape the violence. It's believed as many as 2 million are displaced inside their own country. On Tuesday, the new head of the International Red Cross met Bashar Assad in Damascus. Their talks were described as positive, perhaps a sign that the president is closer to allowing in help for Syrians in desperate need. But the fighting goes on. This is Harim in Idlib province, less than 60 kilometers from Aleppo. These Free Syrian Army fighters preparing to take on Assad's army. But a conclusive victory for either side is proving elusive. And across Syria, an accurate number of dead is difficult to find. But one eminent French doctor who's in Aleppo says the situation is the worst it's ever been.
There are tens of thousands of deaths, plus approximately 2 million displaced people across Syria and hundreds of thousands of refugees at the border. The number of losses is huge. There are from 2 to 6 deaths a day at the hospital and between 20 to 40 injured people, mostly fighters.
But civilians are dying too. This is Tafas, not far from the border with Jordan. The people lying dead here were apparently killed at a government checkpoint. The grief of a mother at the loss of her teenage son. Just a demonstration of the daily human cost of the Syrian conflict. Dominic Kane, Al Jazeera.